Italian archaeologists began digging for the remains of a 16th century woman who supposedly posed for Leonardo da Vinci's masterpiece, the Mona Lisa. A wealthy silk merchant's wife, Lisa Gherardini, is widely believed to be the model of da Vinci's most famous piece of work. Gherardini was believed to be buried under St. Ursula Convent in Florence, which is where the digging took place. The building belongs to the province of Florence. The archaeologist project began on May 11, 2011, and was led by the president of the Italian National Committee for the Protection of Historical, Cultural, and Environmental Assets, Silvano Vincetti. Vincetti used some of the same techniques for the Mona Lisa project as he did in his prior Caravaggio investigation. A team of experts and archaeologists from the province of Florence, Authority for Cultural Heritage, and state museums throughout Florence worked with Vincetti. Their first step was to use ground penetration radar to search for hidden tombs and then search the bones they found in order to identify certain ones compatible with Gherardini's. The archaeologists looked for specific characteristics in the bones, such as traces of diseases or specific structure that could have possibly matched that of Gherardini's. And once the bones were identified, carbon dating and DNA extraction were used to compare with the DNA taken from her children's bones. And after just a couple weeks of digging, archaeologists discovered a skeleton in which they believe could be the 500-year-old remains of Lisa Gherardini. After more research is concluded, they are hoping to perhaps uncover the mystery of Mona Lisa's suspicious smile. In the meantime, the Italian National Committee for the Protection of Historical, Cultural, and Environmental Assets had begun an attempt to borrow the Mona Lisa from France for an exhibit in Florence in 2013. Historians believe Leonardo da Vinci's 500-year-old masterpiece was painted in Florence before it was later finished in France and hung in the Louvre ever since. In 1911, an Italian immigrant stole the famous painting and tried to sell it to a Florence antique dealer 2 years later. The Italian man was arrested and the Mona Lisa was returned to its home in the Louvre. However, the painting was on display at the Uffizi for a short time before it was brought back to France. Since 2013 will mark the 100-year anniversary of its showing, Florence wants to show the Mona Lisa one more time.
Io credo che nella storia dell'uomo le ricorrenze.
I believe that in history, celebrations have a symbolic and emotional value, and this celebration shows a closeness between France and Italy. In 2013, it's the 100-year anniversary of the showing of the Mona Lisa in Florence. It was stolen by an Italian in 1911. The fact that it could be showed in the same place 100 years later is an answer to the people of Florence. Not only a symbolic meaning, but also a chance to participate in the celebration for all the Italians who love Mona Lisa and Leonardo da Vinci. The province of Florence and the team of research began a campaign on July 28, 2011 in order to attempt this happening. The campaign is projected to take 6 months, concluding near the end of December. They want to gather 100,000 signatures with hopes to receive permission from the Louvre. The project will also include all of the necessary conditions and guidelines to ensure the painting's safety during transport and the possible exposure to Florence. Gina Lazzara, Syracuse University, Florence TV.